Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family.
So, we have a new one for you today. We have new Dawn Bourbon. Okay?
All right.
Now, it's a 6-year-old bourbon coming out of New York.
New York.
I said it right. New York. And it is a grain to your glass bourbon.
Your glass.
To your glass. Okay. And the owner is, her name is Dawn O'Neill. She's an African-American PhD in ecology.
In ecology.
So, you know, she's gotta be
very smart. Very, very smart.
Very smart. So, but yes, we have a bourbon that we are so excited to give you a little bit more details about. And Jason's gonna kick it off for us.
All right, so as Brandy mentioned, we have new Dawn Bourbon. Based out of the Alton Distillery in New York. Alton. Coming in at 116.8 proof. 6 years old. MSRP $79.99, $80. Mash bill 70% New York corn. 15% New York red winter rye. And 15% New York malted barley. So very transparent, right?
Very.
Let's see if Dawn and her team, if they know what they're really doing. We were very excited to try this. So I'm just going to tell you right now, we've had a couple of sips. And I'm just going to give Brandy.
Yeah. Just a few.
I'm going to say, and last but not, before I say what I'm about to say, it is available online. I think there are just a couple of states that they're not able to deliver online, but the majority of states, 43 exactly, it's available to be purchased in 43 states. So take a look online. We'll even provide the website to the bourbon company and the description of this video. But what I was gonna say is, Brandy, before we get started, these bourbon companies better watch out.
Yeah, because she's on their heels. She might be on the toes already.
Heels, toes. She is doing something. But let's give them some details about it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Go ahead, Brandy. I'm sorry. This smells good.
Smells really good. It's some really fruity notes right off the bat. With spice.
Yep. 116.8.
With some spice. You know, I always point out the spice.
She does.
Point out the spice, but I am smelling some great fruity notes.
So, what's your first note?
I just said it.
You said grape?
I said fruity notes.
Oh, fruity. But any type of fruit? I'm getting cherry, y'all. I'm just going to go there. I'm getting a little cherry and a little grape off the...
You get grape?
Yeah, I'm getting some grape.
Oh, I am getting some grape.
And the one thing I like about the company, as Brandy
It's crazy how someone says something and then it's just like, it just hits you, right? It just hit me. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say the other part is 1% of the proceeds are going to support climate, agriculture, and clean water initiatives. So Dawn is, ecology PhD, and she's sticking with that and giving back to support those initiatives that I just mentioned. I'm getting some sweet oak in this too, Brandy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely some sweetness, but I'm like I said, fruit forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is
It smells so good.
and you know what I'm gonna say before we begin drinking is that it smells older than 6 years. Like 6 years is one of those points where it could smell young still, or it could smell around 6, or it could smell older. This smells older than 6 years to me.
All I know is the spice is just hitting my nose. I'm trying, y'all, but that spice is just hitting it.
It is spicy. It is spicy on the nose. And just for everyone who's wondering,
And a nice color, y'all.
look how dark
Very
it is.
nice, rich, dark amber color. It's very good.
Look at those legs on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And so, just so you all don't think this is like a one-hit wonder, New Dawn is already planning to release sometime this fall a 10-year bourbon as well as a rye. So, we're going to talk about this one, but I'm just going to say, I can't wait for those to come out. And before we begin, look at Brandon, like, would you come on and say cheers? If y'all could do us a favor and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on Instagram. And follow New Dawn on Instagram as well.
Absolutely. Because she, like how I used to was able to, make mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn has some mixed drinks on her page. So, you should definitely check those out.
So maybe you will make some mixed drinks. Can we get a mixed drink video from Brandy? Maybe. All right. Cheers. Okay.
It's good.
I'm going to take one more, y'all.
I'm sorry. It's good.
It's good.
So y'all know I like
Richness.
And this hits it perfectly. And it's a sweetness, but it's not an overpowering sweetness either. Man, and it has like a nutty flavor to it too. It's good. So, listen,
Go ahead.
y'all need to get on to this immediately. And we don't say this too often.
And it's good bourbon, y'all.
It's good. It is good. And yeah, it hits like all the notes, all the flavors, everything that I look for in the bourbon that I drink. But, what do you think?
Okay, y'all, here's what I think.
Okay.
First of all, that spice up front. But then it's followed by some cherry, some brown sugar, a little bit of that brown butter that you mention every once in a while. And that spice is still there. I get a little bit of that sweet oak. What I'm amazed about the most about this one, Brandy, is that it tastes older than what it is. If someone would have given this to me, I would have said this is around 9 to 10 years old. And I'm not joking.
Yeah.
It is very mature tasting. And that's what makes it even better, because you don't get those youth notes in it. And I don't know if it's because it's opened up and it's past the shoulder here and things like that. But this, cheers, y'all.
Yeah, we might as well, buy our second bottle before it sells out. Seriously, because once people really get to know New Dawn, it's gonna sell out.
Yeah. No, it is.
It's gonna sell out.
It is.
Because it's good. And like Jason said, especially for a 6-year bourbon, this is good.
And can I say one other thing? Here's what I'm really appreciating about this bourbon is that this is their first bourbon, and they didn't come out with a lower 90-something proof bourbon. That's what a lot of new companies come out with. I'm not knocking them.
She took her time.
She took her time. She said 6 years, cash strength, barrel proof, right? That's how you start. Here's the only problem, Dawn, that I see is that for your next one, you got some high expectations to live up to. I'm just gonna say that now, right? Because this is great. And when you buy the bottle, everyone, I'll let you read what she has on the side. She has the notes, but the thing that I like is she has a vibe section. And I'm not gonna read it to you because I think it's pretty cool for someone to put like what type of mood this bourbon puts you in. And I totally agree with what it says. But
It's good.
Dawn,
Cherries, a nutty flavor. Yeah, it's all there. The velvet, thick richness.
yes.
I don't know. I'll keep going on, saying the same thing, but it's.
Pick it up, y'all.
Yep.
Pick it up. I would say this is a bourbon to hunt. I don't say that often, but this is a bourbon to hunt. All right?
All right.
All right, y'all. So, new Dawn Bourbon. 6 years, 116.8 proof. New York, Alton Distillery out of New York. Mash bill, the transparency. But more importantly, it's good. On the nose, on the palate, the finish, good. I mean, the finish, like I just put that down, I don't know how many seconds ago, but I still, excuse me, I'm still getting the finish right now. It is very, very good. If you can do us a favor, as mentioned earlier, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow New Dawn on Instagram. And we will see you next time.
Cheers.